I feel so clear. I've been in another gear.
I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this. But it's a Portuguese red wine. I don't know if I've ever had a wine from Portugal before. Like I said, just tasting this one. The reason I swirl it, one, to awaken it. Two, also you kind of want to see the legs of it. Smell is not that interesting. It's not very dry. It's kind of dry, but it's not that interesting of a bottle. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not. I prefer a wine that's more interesting. I prefer a wine like I prefer women. Interesting. That isn't that interesting. So this is a bottle of, again, I might butcher this word, of Tempranillo. But that's a type of Spanish wine. I've had this type of Spanish wine before. But the exciting thing about this is it's a 2-time gold medal winning brand. It has 96 points. So this wine is like the Luka Doncic of wines, basically. So I know this fire, basically.
Force 2, talking about they superstars. How you a superstar with a boot on your car? I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear.
Charlemagne, are we live?
We're live.
Are we live, Charlemagne? Can you see us?
Yeah.
Joel, can you see us with your face? Like, can we actually be seen, like, on the screen?
Yeah, before we do like 13 minutes.
Yeah, before we do, no, we did 40 minutes of the pod, G. With nobody can see us, bro. That's a Joel sin, but it's all good. We here, we live, we back. London man's one leg path, one leg.
It's a madness.
That's what they say over there.
Yeah. They literally say that. It's a madness. Everything is a madness. It's a madness. It's a madness. Madness. It's a madness and madness combination. I actually understand the concept of it's a madness and bad. Like if you go, oh fuck, shit.
This man.
All right, so for y'all that don't know,
as hell.
all right, so for y'all that don't know, yeah, I'm not gonna tell the story, but I messed up. I think my LCL.
What the fuck is an LCL? We have LCLs?
Yeah, so it's an MCL, PCL, ACL, LCL. The LCL is like the ligament that's like on like the outer side of your knee.
What you drinking? Water?
That's water, yes, but I just took 2 shots.
Right.
The
So you
PCL,
must be hallucinating.
the PCL is the muscle in the back of your knee. So like if you that's a PCL. ACL I think is what the thing that obviously holds everything together, and then you got the MCL, then you got the meniscus. Excuse me, then you got the meniscus. But anyway, I think I hurt. I don't know what I hurt, but either way, I messed it up on Sunday. I was like, I could feel it, but like it was whatever. Yesterday I could feel it and I was limping a little bit, but like whatever. When I woke up today this morning, bro, on fire, got progressively worse. I'm like, gee, I can't move, bro. Then I started using the icy hot, got some ibuprofen. So I'm like, I can't drive nowhere.
Gee, I started
Because I can't get in it. Because I don't, like at that point in time, I don't think I could lift my leg to get in the car.
By the way, the name of this episode gonna be I started using the icy hot, G. I'm putting your face on Shaq head when he had the icy hot commercial, bro.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm using
What happened, Joe? We good?
And the reason why I'm using the handheld mic is, handheld mic is because I don't want to like sit up and trying to like keep my leg at a certain position.
So I guess you don't want to go play pickup tomorrow.
I'm not going to play pickup tomorrow. No. But yeah, London was great. London was a incredible time. If anybody listening from London, I love that city. I will be back very soon. I saw more of London this time. I saw Wembley.
Okay.
Which was cool. I have more of an idea about where I am. London women are some of the best batch of women.
It's because they're not actually from there. Or their origins.
They're not from there. They're not from there.
Are not
low
from
key,
there.
low key. I didn't mean
none of their origins are from London.
None of them. They be like from the Middle East. They be
which are the most beautiful women
on planet Earth?
Middle Eastern women
and
are
black
the most
women.
beautiful women on
Middle Eastern women and black women, and Middle Eastern women and Africans.
Middle Eastern women are amazing.
Yes, Middle Eastern women and Africans. They're like all like incredible.
Indian women are beautiful too. Black women, of course.
Yeah, but I feel
I was birthed by a black
I like
woman.
grant.
Most
I like
beautiful women
group all of
time.
that in like the same kind of area.
No, but okay.
Cause like at that point we probably all obviously everybody came out of Africa, but we all like we this I can't say what I want to say.
Can you hit the music, Joe? Hit the music, the red one, and turn it up, and then mute our mics.
Yeah, I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear.
But anyway, so it's NBA playoffs. This is my first time being on since the playoffs
Have
started.
you watched any basketball, London Mans?
I didn't watch a single person dribble. Well, okay.
God, so we doing
the
this
thing
for
was.
no reason. Joe, switch seats with Pappy. Let his
listen.
leg having ass sit over there.
Nah, listen. Here go the thing. I was trying to watch some. So the only day I could have watched games was on Sunday. Cause you gotta say like we're 7 hours ahead. Well, in London we're 7 hours ahead, especially from like the West Coast.
We, huh? Okay.
Okay, so look.
This motherfucker about to abdicate to London.
So look.
About to get him a dual citizenship.
So look. On Sunday, which was my last day, when the Clippers played and when the Heat played, I was gonna go watch the games with. I was gonna go watch the games.
I hate when you do that, bro.
I was
just talk normal, G. Don't get. I hate when you be like, I was gonna go watch. I don't want to say this woman's name. Just say you was gonna watch.
I was gonna go watch the games.
Be half spilling the tea.
I was like,
spill the tea the whole way.
I was gonna go watch the games, but then I had to link one of the lady friends, and then I was gonna watch the Clippers game because the Clippers game came on actually at like 8 p.m. But this is my last night. I'm like, bro, I'm going to Novaco. So I went to the Novaco Basement Lounge, and I was kind of like fake watching the game in Novaco, but like not really. But no, the games be coming on. So like this game is on at like 3 a.m. in London. It's hard to watch the games during the week.
Man, you usually be up at 3 a.m. tweeting.
I was
about
outside, bro. You think I went all the way over there to be up at 3 a.m. watching hoop? I love the hoop, but I'm outside, bro.
You don't love the hoop.
I love the hoop. I was outside till like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. every night.
Respectable.
But yes, I have been watching.
Words of Pappy, respectable.
But yes, ever since I got back, I've been watching the games. Obviously, got a chance to cover the Clippers Mavericks game yesterday, which was a great game. It's an interesting series. I watched the full Lakers game.
I got Mavericks in 5. But I got Mavericks in 5. Everybody say I'm crazy. Mavericks in 5.
Oh, funny story. So for the
turn Pappy down about just a little schmidge.
Yeah.
Just like a little bit. Pappy's 1. Just turn him down just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So funny story is when I was coming back, I had a layover in New York. And my plane actually had DirecTV. So I had a layover in New York. So I watched the whole Sixers-Knicks game on the plane, flying to Vegas. And it was just an interesting experience because like obviously everyone on the plane is from New York. So game 2 while it was going on, when like Dante hit the shot, the whole plane screamed. And like I was watching it, but I didn't know everything. So I'm like, are we all screaming at the same thing? Or is it like other shit going on that I should know about on this motherfucker? So like, that was a cool experience. I watched that game, and I watched and I saw the Lakers game winner. When I got to Vegas, it happened. So like the game was ending when I was getting off the plane in Vegas, and I put it up on my phone and saw the game. Actually, no, I think I saw the game when on the runway.
You didn't watch? Oh, okay, never mind. But you was at the Clippers game yesterday. Okay.
No.
You was at the Clippers game yesterday. So talk to me about what. So what are your thoughts on what you've seen? I mean, you didn't really miss that much. All the game was blowouts, if we being honest. Play-in was kind of trash.
I saw the game, too.
People that was supposed to win was supposed to win. So what do you think about where we currently are? Currently, right now, if you're watching Hoops and Brews or you're listening along, we are currently at the 6 minute and 49 second of the OKC versus New Orleans Pelicans game. The Thunder are currently up 110-82. We'll talk about this series once this game ends. But what are your thoughts on Clippers Mavericks kind of to start it off? I've had some notorious hot takes on the internet. I told everybody Kawhi was not going to be ready for game 1 a month ago and that he might not play. Like I honestly think that the pressure on him to play is the highest it's ever been in his career because they move into this new stadium and they just gave him that big deal. So even if you hurt, bro, you got to play. We going to a new stadium. Like even if you have surgery in the off season, you can't not play this playoffs. We got a new stadium coming.
I mean, if he
And
have
stop turning your mic on and off. Just leave it on.
I mean, if he half dead and literally can't play, then I don't know. But my thoughts on that series is
But that's the series though.
Yeah,
Like if he half dead, like to me,
if
I think
he's-
he actually hurt the Clippers the last game.
I agree. I think that
They was better without him.
I agree.
For this matchup, they're better without him.
I don't agree with that. I agree.
If he's not 100% or 80%, and like to me, he looked like he was 65%.
I agree with yesterday he hurt them. For one, I mean, you could tell he hadn't played basketball since March 31st? I think the last time he played.
I don't know.
It's March 31st. You could tell, like even some of his shots, his timing was a little bit off. I thought defensively he was still the same on Kawhi, but I think offensively his timing was off. I felt like sometimes they were probably trying to force the ball to him. And then also the one thing that I always think about the Clippers sometimes is that when the game slows down and they face adversity, sometimes because they have the isolation scores that they have, they just have a tendency to just dribble the ball, and like there's no actual intention
like
to what they're doing.
LeBron does every time he's out
And
there.
there's no
Shout out to my
actual-
guy Cam Buford, who I was arguing with.
And there's no actual intention to what they're doing. But what I think about this series is, one, I think the Mavericks defended like hell yesterday. Everybody, Luke and Kyrie included. Kyrie, I think he only had 2 steals, but if we count pass deflections, had to be like 6 or 7. I think that when your 2 best players defend like that, it sends a message to everybody else. That being said, I still think the Clippers will win the series. I think that Kyrie and Luka have to go nuclear every game. Cause I don't think that they can defend the way that they defended yesterday every single game. Like they didn't even have what neither team had.
I'll turn it up and hit the button.
Neither team had. Neither team.
You do.
We got a $2 donation from.
Okay, go ahead. Read it. You got a mic, bro. Pull your mic up.
Teddy Hart donated $2 and he said, "What up, guys?" From Teddy Hart.
Shout out to my guy
man, how
Teddy
you feeling,
Hart,
bro?
OG fan. Teddy Hart low key has kept Hoops and Brews alive with his super chat donations for the past 8 or however many years he been donating. Shout out to my guy Teddy Hart. If we had actually, by the way, I want to start that. I want to start a Hoops and Brews Fan Hall of Fame. If I had to have my first nominee for the Hoops and Brews Fan
Teddy
Hall
Hart
of
gotta go in
Fame,
there.
Teddy Hart got to be. Teddy Hart is the Michael Jordan of Hoops and Brews fans.
Really? You putting him over Nas?
Hell yeah, he got to be.
Twitter?
Nas ain't. No disrespect to Nas.
I don't know, man.
But
Nas,
no, stop. No disrespect to
guy.
Nas, because Nas listen to my music. Nas be asking about my music, but like Nas is really locked in. But in terms of actually putting his money
Yeah,
where his mouth
Teddy.
is, Teddy Hart probably donated hundreds of dollars to H&B Media and Hoops and Brews. So shout out to Teddy Hart. I'm gonna post this clips on Instagram. Teddy Hart, you are the first nominee of the Hoops and Brews Hall of Fame. Joe, hit the yellow button. Shout out to my guy Teddy Hart, man. You deserve that. Thank you. We gonna hang your jersey up in the rafters. And then secondly, I'm gonna nominate my man Nas, and we're gonna put him in the Hoops and Brews Hall of Fame. As I said, not only does he listen to the music, not only does he respond to all the videos, he's been a very active fan, and he's also from, I believe, the Netherlands. So to think that our second biggest fan is from the Netherlands and be locked in, like, you know, the funny part, like, you be complaining about, like, when we, not complaining, like, literally, I'm just saying, like, when we, like, sometimes when we got to go live late, like, bro, I'm trying to go out, like, when you not, but when you not, there's no big deal. But when you be ready to go out, it's usually because we doing the pod mad late. For Nas, He in the Netherlands. He like, yo, this 8 in the morning for me.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Yes, 8 hours ahead.
Yeah, like this 8 in the morning to me. So shout out to Nas, man. Hoops and Brews Hall of Fame. One more round of applause. Let's move on. And let's continue to talk about the Clippers.
Real quick, I got a shout out request.
Go ahead.
From the Fantasy League champion. He said he wants a shout out.
Go ahead.
Who even won? I literally
who
tapped
won
out.
the fantasy? Once I lost, I deleted that.
I
Who
tapped
won?
out.
By the way, we owe you a hoodie.
Top Dog Ryan.
Oh, that makes sense.
Top Dog
Didn't
Ryan.
he have
Hold on,
Jokic
who
and
friend
Giannis
is
on
he?
the team?
He been on the show mad times.
Didn't he have Jokic?
Okay, look, Top Dog Ryan, send Joe your email.
Yo, hey.
And tell for real. Send
Hey,
Joe
you-
your. Hold on, wait 1 second. Let me finish. Send Joe your email and your address via text, and we're gonna send you a hoodie.
I got his address.
And we're gonna send you a hoodie before the end of the
He's
month.
gonna give it to Joe to give it to you.
I'm sorry, we're gonna see.
That works too.
No, we just gonna order it because then we gotta get it.
homie.
Then we gotta get it printed and then get it to us and just to give it to him. Just send it to the man.
Okay. Yeah, ain't that bro who had Giannis and Jokic on the same
that's
team?
it.
All right, man. Whatever.
Yeah, he was bull. No, that was a bullshit trade. You let happen.
It wasn't a bullshit trade.
You let that shit happen.
It wasn't a bullshit trade.
You a fucking liar.
It was not a bullshit.
You let somebody get Giannis and fucking Jokic on the
like
same
4
team.
tries to get it through. You gotta know. You gotta evaluate it from both sides.
You full of shit.
He traded with a competitor. No. I vetoed about 3-4 trades and made them
You
work
should
out
have
to where it
vetoed it
wasn't.
every fucking time.
No.
You let Giannis and Jokic get on the same team.
He gave up a lot to get Giannis.
Who gives a
gave
fuck
up
what he
lot.
gave up?
He gave up a lot. What do you mean? Who gives a fuck what he gave up? So,
I ain't gonna hold you.
So somebody help me on trading a player they can't trade.
I ain't gonna hold you though. In our matchup, I almost won that, so I'm not even mad. Like when I played him, I think I lost because somebody got hurt, or I picked the wrong game or something like that. Like I literally almost won, so I'm not even mad about that.
I still am. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
But Clippers Mavericks, I still expect the Clippers to win this series. Like I said, I don't think the Mavericks can guard the way they guarded yesterday. Like they didn't score 100 points.
I don't
And
think
the
it was
Clippers-
about defense though. But go
I
ahead.
do. The Clippers shot like shit, but I also think the Mavericks made them shoot like shit. I mean, the Mavericks didn't shoot well either. Like I think the Clippers have a better chance of guarding the Mavericks the way that they guarded them yesterday. Even though down the stretch there was mental. I don't want to say mental mistakes. I just think that they did some. For instance, right, there was a 3 that Kyrie hit when Luka and Kyrie are both on the same side, and Russ decided to double off Kyrie to help on the post on Luka, and gave up a 3. Fuck are you doing? And then even later, like at the end of the game, the Mavericks made some mental mistakes.
Oh, that boy Shea Cole.
But just in general, I still think the Clippers should take the series. I will say I think that I don't want to say Game 3 is a must win.
It's a must win. If they lose that game, I'm telling you, they're going. I picked the Mavericks in 5 before the
They're
series.
not going to beat them in 5
I
games.
said the Mavericks was going to split one with the Clippers, and then they was going to win the rest of the games.
I don't think.
No,
that's
you
gonna
hit the
happen.
right button for what you was looking for. But
Yeah, I don't
no,
think
I'm
that's
dead
gonna
ass.
happen.
I'm dead ass.
Why do you think it's going to happen?
5 games is crazy.
You wanna you ask me or you wanna get your
Nah,
finish?
I'm
then
asking
take
you
off?
why you think it's going to happen.
I believe it's gonna happen. Number one, because the Clippers don't have anyone on the perimeter that can actually defend. The Mavericks shot, I believe, 38% from the field and 31 or 35% from the 3-point line in the first game. That's not going to happen. That's not the way that they shoot, and that's not the way that they shot in Game 2, which even in Game 2, they still didn't shoot that well comparatively to what they would normally do during the regular season. I do agree with you that their defense was inspired, and they came out and they played with the grit that they needed to play with to win the game. But that's not going to be the thing that's going to win them the series. It'll be the thing that will help win them the series. To me, I think that they need to create a foot race with the Clippers. The Clippers cannot score.
They don't play fast though.
No, but listen to what I'm saying.
They can score.
No, stop. The Clippers can't score like the Mavericks, though.
I disagree with that.
I disagree with you disagreeing with me, and that's
fine.
the whole basis of this entire 8 years plus of this brand. But my main point is that I believe that in this series, if a hobble Kawhi is gonna play, he's a disadvantage for you. He's not an advantage for you. I think the first game, the reason why they won that game so much was because Kawhi was not there to take 18 shots. So, James, you have the ball. Do what you do.
Not mad at that.
Not what you did 2 months ago. Do what you always did. Find the weak matchup. Point that man out, which they did to my son, Luka Doncic. Luka! They did that to Luka.
They did it back to Harden
They did it
game
to
too
Kyrie.
as well.
No, they did. But find the weak man, point the matchup out, and just like LeBron did when he dropped 19 in the fourth, well, I believe it was 19 in the fourth when we was there, point the weak man out, put him in ISO, send him to hell. And that's what Harden did. You can't do that with Kawhi on the floor because the floor spacing don't even allow you to do that because if PG at the elbow, somebody got to be at the three-point line. And if Kawhi in the game, one of them got to be one of them places, which means if you Harden, you can't get a clear out for an ISO or pick and roll with Zubac.
Yes, you can.
You can't do that the same with Harden on the floor.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Listen.
You can't do that with Harden on the floor.
Yes, listen.
You can't.
You mean Kawhi on the floor?
I'm
You
sorry.
can't. You can't.
So you can't do that with Kawhi Leonard on the floor.
You can do it because Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, from are both 40% 3-point shooters, and also good.
But
hold on, wait.
I wish I had a telestrator so I could show you what I'm talking about. Like, look at this play right here, right?
I know what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, if Harden on any of them other teams, when Harden needed space, it was usually a big man he would run a pick and roll with, and then 3 other guys that were shooters, or 2 other guys that were shooters, and 1 guy that could make a play off the dribble or in the pick and roll and create their own basket, i.e. Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, any of them, Eric Gordon when he was in his younger days in Houston. Now, if Kawhi Leonard and Paul George is there, yeah, they got to still stick with them, but where else in terms of the spacing are they gonna get? They're not spot up shooters.
They can spot up shoot. I don't.
You're lying.
I don't rate that.
You're lying.
They can spot up
Terrence
shoot.
Mann, not a spot up shooter. PG is probably the best spot up shooter on the team.
And Kawhi is not bad as well.
He's not a good spot up.
And
shooter.
also Harden isn't bad. Himself.
No.
I know what you're saying.
My point is Harden would be running those
I know what you're
actions.
saying. I know what you're saying.
So Harden can't spot up shoot while he's running those actions.
And my point is, I disagree. I agree with you on Terrence, but I do think he's become better, especially from the corner. He's become better. I think career-wise, he has like a 37% spot-up shooter.
If I'm the Mavericks, if we can get to 115 points every game and keep the Clippers below 110, we win. And I think that's very feasible, especially with Kawhi Leonard on the floor. Period. If Kawhi Leonard is not there, then that forces Russell Westbrook to play more minutes, which means they are going to play a more aggressive and up-tempo style, and that forces James Harden to force the mismatch. When Kawhi Leonard is in the game, he can't force the mismatch.
He can.
No, he can't.
He just doesn't do it.
No, you want to know why he can't? Because the best. No. He can't because the best defender is usually defending Kawhi, not him.
He can still force the mismatch, though. That means you have the mismatch.
No, that's my whole point.
What's the point?
So if I run up the court, rather than like literally Luka and them offense, before Kyrie was there and all of my guys there, they would run up the fucking court. Luka would call out a guy he thought was weak. They would bring them up to run a screen and roll with them, pick and roll, pick and pop. He would run it. He either get in the bucket at the lane, a mid-range jumper, a step back 3, or the big man getting a lob at the rim. If James Harden is out there, right, and Kawhi Leonard is out there, right, Luka is the weakest defender on the floor. Mm-hmm. Who is guarding James Harden? I'm sorry. Who is guarding Kawhi Leonard for the Mavericks?
It depends on who's on the court.
No, I'm asking you a question. Just answer.
Let's say
and throw some variables.
Derrick Jones Jr.
Okay, cool. And then who's guarding Paul George?
Let's say depends, but let's say for lack of Josh Green or PJ Washington.
No, Josh Green has been hurt. PJ Washington.
No, but he's back playing now.
Okay.
He's back.
But he's not the same. His minutes in the rotation was
or
way different.
Let's say PJ Washington.
Okay, cool. Right now, who's guarding Terrence Mann?
He probably wouldn't be in the game.
Who's guarding Norm Powell? Kyrie.
Kyrie might be guarding Harden. Kyrie is on Harden. Luka probably was guarding Powell because he could just stand there.
That's my whole point.
But what's your point?
My point is the 2 weakest fucking defenders on the fucking team are already at the top of the key.
Okay.
So when I walk up, we ain't even got to do none of that shit. Run your ass up here and do this pick and roll. Because either Luka guarding me or Kyrie guarding me. It's food all day.
Yeah, but listen.
Sue, put an elbow in him.
Yeah, but
go
listen.
to the rim. It's food all day.
Yeah, but listen.
That's my whole point.
Yeah, but listen.
That's my whole fucking point. And if Kawhi is in the game, the other best defenders on the fucking team are guarding fucking Kawhi Leonard or fucking Paul George, not motherfucking James Harden. That's my fucking point.
What does that have to do with? I get what you're saying, but what does that have to do with?
You don't understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. You talking about getting
Harden's not going to run pick and roll 20 times when Kawhi and PG in the game.
But here's my listen.
So you're not getting that. You're not getting that. If Kawhi's not in the game, then that means that you get to pick between Derrick Jones Jr., Kyrie Irving, or Luka Doncic.
Listen.
That's my point.
I get your point, but at the same time, I don't get the point because that's when adjustments come into play. If you see
Have you not read fucking Mavs Twitter and them talking about Jason Kidd and not making no adjustments?
No, listen, I'm talking about for the Clippers. If you think that, okay, you know what, we maybe force feeding Kawhi a little bit, maybe need to take a back seat, Harden, we going to need more from you. That's when you have to make adjustment. You know what, we going to go back to Houston Harden. That's when you as a coach.
How can I do
because
that with Kawhi
I don't
Leonard
have
on
to
the
give
floor?
him the fucking ball. You don't have to give him 18 shots, bro. If he's not healthy.
So which side is he playing on the floor? Weak side, strong side?
It depends.
No, I'm asking you. If I'm running this offense with Harden where Kawhi don't have to get the ball, which side of the floor is Kawhi Leonard on?
I would probably throw him on the weak side.
Okay, where on the weak side?
In the corner. No, actually, no. Probably elbow.
Where's PG?
Other corner. And you probably want Norm in one of the corners. And you probably want Kawhi up. Like,
so where's Zubac?
Not dunker spot. Not elbow. You probably want him more wing. You probably want wing. You probably want PG and Kawhi on the wings. Or no. You probably want Kawhi on one of the wings, Norm in the corner, PG in the other corner, and Zubac in the dunker spot. If you going to even have a big out there.
You're not going to be able to defend that. And
you mean you're not going to be able to defend that?
I'm sorry. You're not going to be able to run that offense effectively and generate enough points.
I disagree with that.
That's why they didn't score 100.
That's not why they didn't score 100.
You're lying.
Nah, that's not why they didn't score 100 points. Number one, they were missing a lot of shots. Even Norman Powell is missing a lot of shots that he makes.
So did the Mavericks in game one.
Again, I don't think the Mavericks going to shoot 30. What they shoot, whatever shot in game one every night. I don't think the Clippers going to shoot like that every night. That was my point. I think the Clippers have a better chance of guarding the Mavericks the way that they guarded them last night as opposed to the Mavericks guarding the Clippers the way that they guarded them last night. Like yes, they missed shots, but you have to give the Mavericks defense credit.
And are the fans saying I'm tweaking, Joe?
Nah, nobody said that yet. Nah,
you have to give the Mavericks defense credit. Like they played again. Kyrie was defending. Luka was even taking the challenge when like they were trying to post Kawhi on Luka, even though Luka's like 6'8" and 240. It's like posting him doesn't like do the same thing. Especially if you're gonna start the offense from where Kawhi was starting it from. Like then you whatever, but. They were all taking the challenge defensively. And it, again, didn't help that they were missing the shots that they were missing. But I think they can probably shoot better than what they shot. I also think they are probably, and again, I think that down the stretch they just made, like I said, the one thing I've been saying all year about the Clippers is when they get into these situations and they get in tough games, a lot of times they just stop running offense. They just give PG the ball or Kawhi the ball and say, all right, dribble. Or just give Kawhi the ball at those little post-up elbow spots and be like, dribble. Harden dis-a-fucking-peers. You don't even know he's on the court. PG will dribble. PG will pull out every goddamn move. It was like me. Bro, shout out my homie Waz. PG was on, I think, Maxi Kleber, I think, and did 96 dribbles. Like, bro, just do 2 and go by him.
Shout out to the homie Big Waz.
I swear to God, you faster than him.
Like the ringer.
Yeah, shout out, bro.
One of the go-to media.
Black
man. Shout out to you, Big Waz. Love you, bro. Keep going.
At times, they just make the game harder than what they have to make it for themselves, and it looks like they aren't running any actual offense, and it looks like they're just like, well, we have talented ISO scorers, so we can just go do that. And it's mostly in the moments when they get behind and it's a close game. It's like they stop trusting their offense and the shit that they've been running throughout the rest of the game.
Joe, what's your thoughts on the Clippers?
Also, real quick.
I'm sorry I didn't set your camera up. The Pavi never gave me the cord for the iPad. His leg fucked up.
Oh, I forgot to give it to you. Damn, my bad.
No, did he?
I mean, my thoughts on the Clippers. I think they should be able to win this series. I just don't trust. You say the Clippers dribble a lot. I think Luka Doncic is the king of dribble.
Turn your mic up a little bit.
Luka Doncic is the king of dribble a lot, and I don't think you can beat a team like the Clippers as well run as they are and deep as they are with that strategy. I think if Luka can learn how to play off ball a little bit, maybe as his career continues and he gets older, he matures, maybe possibly, but I don't think he's ready to beat a team like the Clippers just yet, despite the fact that they did make the upgrades they made But I think they proved that in game one. I think game two was given to them because Kawhi was obviously it looked like he was like 60, 50% out there. But I think they gifted him game two because of that. But otherwise, the Clippers are the better team. And Luka Doncic, he's just not. I don't think he's ready to lead a team over a team like the Clippers just yet. Until he learns how to play out ball a little more and get other guys involved.
Y'all gonna wait till game 4 when Luka asked Kawhi if he ever made a bitty hit or knees.
We got another donation.
Let's go. Who donated?
Gustavo Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
Said,
Low key. He low key is a nominee. Turn the camera to me so that way that I can get this.
I sent you to the. Did you get the
Gustavo Gutierrez.
text?
You are a nominee. Hold on, wait a minute. What happened? Oh, okay, that's cool. That mean the battery died. That's cool. Go ahead.
But yeah,
It's another one in the wall, by the way. But go ahead.
Gustavo, he said off topic, but did y'all see the Bears' new stadium? That's the
Bro, that shit looks incredible.
I didn't see it.
That shit looks incredible.
I saw the visual.
No, bro, that
I didn't
shit,
see none of the
that
video.
Shit, G, that
go ahead, talk
shit,
about it. I'll be right back.
That shit. First and foremost, shout out to the city of Chicago. I think the city of Chicago, I've been on record saying this, I think we, for a major city, we have the absolute worst professional sports venues on planet Earth. The United Center sucks. It's like the worst thing I've been to in the NBA, or top 3 worst. Soldier Field is awful. Historic, but awful. Comiskey ain't fire either. Wrigley Field is only good because it's legendary. So for a city that is the way that we are, we have very second-class stadiums. And I think our teams are treated at times like second-class teams. But that stadium looks fucking beautiful. That stadium is like, Chicago could get a Super Bowl off that stadium. And even it seems like the plans that they have around it, where it seems like they're trying to turn basically like Lakeshore Drive into like a, because I mean, if y'all ever been down that way in Chicago, like you got like the stadium, you got the museums, but it ain't really nothing else there besides the stadiums and like the museums. I feel like there's so much room for attractions and other things that you could put there that they haven't put there. So yeah, I think that it'll be great. Yo, hey, close the screen. I think that it'll be great. And yeah, man, the stadium, the graphics that they had, that they put up, looked incredible.
That's what's up. I'm not too familiar with the stadium myself. I'm not too familiar with the stadium myself, but I do plan on
pull it up.
I do. Oh, but I do plan on watching a lot of Bears football next
No,
year.
like even I know, cause Caleb. No, but like even the way it's like they have it where for one it's a dome, which I think we losing recipes, but I get it. Because again, I think if you make that stadium a dome, you could get a Super Bowl. Like if that stadium is, let's say it's finished in, I don't know, 2032. I think if you build a dome and it's finished in 2032, you can have a Super Bowl by 2034. I think that would do so much for the economy of the city, and just so much for the city and the representation of Chicago just in general. But yeah, that stadium looks incredible. Like that shit looks incredible. State of the art, first class. Also, like again, where the Bears play, around like most stadiums, you have like bars and attractions around them and things like that. There's nothing around where the Bears play. There's just museums. Like you can't like go to a bar or go to a restaurant and then walk to the Bears game. It seems also with the model that they presented, like I said, they're gonna put other attractions around there besides just the stadium. Cause where it is now is like I said, stadium, museums, and it's just isolated. And I feel like there's so much potential for that strip of Lakeshore to have, just so much onto it. So shout out the Bears. Kudos to them. If that's what's gonna get done, I hope it gets done.
It's gonna be in a whole different area.
No, it's gonna be right in that whole area where the old one is.
Oh, okay.
Because at first they were talking about putting it in Arlington Heights, which I wouldn't have been mad at. But I think that having the Bears stadium on the lakefront, I think it's classic. I think it just screams Chicago. So yeah, shout out the Bears. And I think that it would just change the perception of like the organization, man. Like they are a charter franchise. They are, when it comes to NFL lore, they are one of the most. They are, outside of the Cowboys, They're arguably the most important team to the NFL.
Relax.
Gee, they started the
No,
league.
they are.
George Halas started the league.
It's Cowboys, Bears, Packers.
George Halas started the league. You know that, right?
Relax. Are they top?
No, but do you know that, Joe? No.
They have a
Stop
top
and
five?
answer the
Are they
fuck.
top five?
No.
Yes.
Stop and answer
Yes.
the question.
Do you know that?
Did you
They're
know
not
that
top
George
five.
Halas
Started
started?
the NFL.
That's cool. I mean,
Fuck you mean that's
What?
cool? That's like saying the
That's-
Knicks. No, wait.
All right.
This This goes back to my argument with the fucking Knicks when I said the Knicks are a historic franchise. They started the fucking NBA.
Yeah, the Knicks are, but
That's why I put the Knicks over the damn Bulls. They started the NBA and got the most Hall of Famers. The Bears have the most Hall of Famers. Did you know that?
The Knicks got the most Hall of Famers?
Yeah.
How?
They've been around. I think they got the most Hall of Famers. The Knicks or the Celtics. One of the two.
That's crazy.
But because they've
That
been
is
around since fucking
insanity.
47.
It's insanity.
The Knicks ain't the Knicks.
They literally started the league, though?
Yeah, they helped start the league.
It was the Knicks, the Celtics, and who?
Knicks.
The
It was like Knicks,
76ers?
Celtics.
The Sixers.
It's Knicks, Celtics. I know, the Knicks had a team even beforehand, before the NBA. It was the Knicks. It was like in the whatever
That
league
was
beforehand.
Brooklyn, though, wasn't it?
No.
No?
It was New York Knickerbockers, and they took the name again with the started with the NBA. But yes, they helped start the league. I think they have if I'm not mistaken, they have the most NFL championships. I think they have the most Super Bowl era, obviously not, but the NFL's been going on since I think 1920.
The Bears
Yeah, they have the most NFL championships.
of all time?
NFL. Remember, there's the NFL and AFL merged, and that's why we got Super Bowl. But I think they have the most NFL championships ever. I think they have 8 or 9 NFL championships.
Yeah, that was before Dr. King died. That don't count.
It counts.
It count for the old
History don't start when you recognize it.
To you.
It counts.
To you.
That's also why they had the most Hall of Famers. They have, if you want to talk about players that they've had, they had one of the most important quarterbacks to ever play.
It says the Green Bay Packers, New York Giants, and the Kansas City Chiefs are tied for third. The Cowboys, Niners.
Are you looking at
tied
Super
for
Bowls?
second. And then first is the Patriots.
Are you looking at Super
You
Bowls?
say NFL.
Yeah, but you looking at
But that's
but
before.
that's
That's in the Super Bowl,
Super Bowl era. I'm talking about
Super Bowl era is only what?
it's like 50 years old now.
Yeah,
I think the
50
first
years
one was
old.
like
football started. No, Joe. Football started in 47, 46.
no, way before that. Started
Not started. I mean the NFL. Didn't
started like 1920 something.
Oh, started in the 20s. Okay.
Yeah, in the 20s.
Started in the.
No, in the 20s.
Oh, okay.
And you know where the old Bear Stadium was?
Where?
67th and Racine.
That's funny.
Like if you go over there, the number if you go over there, it's like goes to 60. It's like it's either 60. It was called like
That
Chicago
would be
Stadium.
a fireplace for the stadium, though. But they would have to gentrify that whole area.
They would not be a fireplace for the same. We do
It
not
would
know.
be a fireplace.
But
because the Museum of Science and Industry not that far away.
but
Still
wait.
got the Lakeshore
But
thing.
if
you
you-
could put a bunch of casinos over there in that area.
Gee, you would have to
by
do-
Lakeshore.
Where you gonna put them people at though, bro? Where you gonna put them people at though, bro?
What you mean? Near UIC, we gonna build that whole area.
And that's not by UIC. I said Racine.
Yeah, but we finna take that whole 3-4 miles.
G, where you gonna put them people at, G? You know how many people live in that area?
Do you think they care?
Come on, bro.
Look at Inglewood look at Inglewood, bro. They do not care, bro.
Come on,
They
bro.
took like 4 miles of Inglewood and said, "We'll see y'all later."
I feel like it was nothing over in the
Am I lying, Joe?
I feel like it was nothing in the
Ain't it
areas
like
anyway,
ain't it
though.
like 4-5 miles of Inglewood that's gone? It
Nah,
used to
yeah,
just
you
be the
lying.
Forum, right?
Used
And-
to be the form there.
And
yo,
now it's like what, 5
But
miles
Joe-
of shit?
But Joe, question though, what was over there before?
It was.
Houses.
Nah, they didn't take down the house.
Yeah,
They take
yeah.
down the house. What
Nah.
was it?
When it was just like it was empty.
Yeah, it was empty.
Oh,
That
I
shit
didn't
is
know it
like,
was
bro,
empty.
you got like 100,000. Where you gonna put them motherfuckers at? But no, so like yeah, like that. Yeah, the Bears are a charter franchise. But my
Compared
point
to the
was,
Knicks, though.
my whole point was the
Bears talk.
My point was the Bears are a charter franchise that doesn't treat themselves like a charter franchise. And I think, obviously drafting Caleb, hopefully, he can come there and be good. Drafting Caleb, getting
I
a new
can't wait for
stadium.
Caleb to show up to the press conference and address G. That's gonna the world going
ain't
to
gonna win
implode.
Drafting,
It's gonna happen.
drafting,
Dress of pink
drafting
nails, G.
Caleb.
the GOAT,
drafting,
Lou Rodman.
drafting Caleb, getting a whole new stadium, getting actual attractions around the stadium. Because as I was saying, if you go to a Bears game, there's nothing around the stadium. That's also the issue with a lot of like Chicago sports teams outside of Wrigley. Like there's no attractions around. Like
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been to Chicago in 3 years, and I'm
motherfucker,
spent most
you
of my life
remember,
there.
bro?
I haven't been near Wrigley Field since like 2017.
But you know, in Wrigley Field, is bars everywhere, bro.
No,
that's
I
the point.
don't. It wasn't this. No, I looked
It
on.
wasn't no-
I stopped.
it wasn't no bars,
stopped,
SG?
I saw on the internet that video they had on for opening day. That shit looked way different.
It looked
than
way
it looked
different.
Last time I was
Yes,
there.
it looks way different.
Last time
They
I was in
improved
Wrigley
it more.
Field was.
But bro, it was still mad bars, and we not gonna do this, bro.
Last time I was dead ass in Wrigley,
And it was
Field.
always bars there.
Yeah,
it was always
but
a
it
line
looked
of
way
bars.
different.
They
G.
just
that shit is like
updated
a
the
whole
bar.
different.
All
shit
they
now.
did was just update the bars and build new. But there's always been like
All they did was change the whole shit.
they didn't change the whole shit. They just built like a small cheval outside the stadium.
It's
and they
a
did some
whole
other
ass
stuff.
walking area. And all that shit was like streets and shit. That
It's
shit is
still
different.
streets.
It's still all right.
But my
I'm
point,
going now. I want to go back there. So
My
just so I
point
can say
being-
Pappy was wrong.
My point being is that there aren't a lot of attractions around the stadiums like that you have in Chicago. So if you build that, I think that if you build that stadium in that way, you can have a Super Bowl in like 2034, which I think would do a lot for the city and for the economy. And again, I just think that would be the Bears treating themselves like the charter franchise that they actually are. But I digress. Speaking of charter franchises, the Los Angeles fucking Lakers. Joe, do you want? I mean, I know you probably talked about it already, so you probably want to hear my opinion more than you want to hear yours. But
Yeah, what's up?
they're never gonna beat them. They're never gonna beat them.
Never.
They're never gonna beat them.
Never.
They're probably gonna get swept again this year. They're probably gonna get swept again this year. If you can't win that game, and again, every playoff game I think is a different game for sure. But if you can't win that game, you're up 20. I don't think the Nuggets played their best basketball. Jamal Murray was horrible most of the game. Jokic was in there out there by himself. Anthony Davis was on one until
Don't
he
act like
wasn't
Michael
on
Porter
one.
wouldn't turn into, don't act like Michael Porter when some of the crazy threes we never seen.
Yes, the 1-3 that he hit was outrageous, but Anthony Davis was out there doing his thing. D'Lo was doing his thing. If you can't win that game, how can you win? They're not gonna like. It's fucked up. A LeBron team is getting done to them what LeBron teams used to do to other people. That was the Raptors.
I get you. What you saying is like completely fair, but a couple things changed and they can win. Like they haven't really
How?
got nothing from Reed. They haven't got nothing from Rui this series. Rui is smoking bunnies consistently game after game. They've got a total of 17 bench points from one player in Torian Prince this entire series.
I don't think you've
if
got
you
that.
make it, do something to just bring Reeves off the bench. Do something.
But I don't think you've got that much from Murray. Murray hasn't been incredible.
you got one of the greatest shots in first round history from Murray.
That's not one of the greatest shots in first round history. But
Yes, it is.
In the history of the first
In
round.
history of the first round. Yes,
One of the
it
greatest
is.
shots?
Yes.
Where
know-
are we stopping greatest?
You could do the last 40 years in the first round specifically, just the first round.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can agree with that, but I
That's
don't.
what?
I don't know.
Come on, G.
I don't know if I can
99,
agree.
99.
I don't know.
Fader to
if
the
I can agree
sideline
with that.
over the 6'10", like
I
defensive
don't know
player
if
of
I
the
agree.
year.
It was a great shot and a great moment, but I don't know if I can fully agree with that.
Come on, G.
but no. I mean, but I'm saying up. He had to put together a full game yet, right? Yeah. So I just don't. Nah. I just think that this team literally just has their number. They can't beat them. They just can't do it.
That's what it looks like, man. But I mean,
They just can't beat them.
This is Game 7 right here. This Thursday. That's when. This is all. Everything. Marbles on the floor. Everything. All.
They're gonna. And again, every game goes the exact same way. They play hard. It's close down the end, and they just happen to lose.
I just don't get why they respond in the fourth quarter like they're the youngest team in the league, like they're the fucking 2022 Timberwolves or some shit.
What do you mean?
Like what they do in the fourth quarter, the offense, it just goes to hell. Like how do you, Anthony Davis? How do you have what he had? How many in the second half? Did he have anything in the second? 4 points? I think he had 28 at halftime. He finished with 32.
See the AD thing was a couple of times. Yes, I think they went away from what was working.
Couple of times?
But also at the same time, AD was getting the ball and passing the fuck out that shit. A lot of times too. It was a lot of shots that he could have shot. And they wasn't threes either. They was good, solid mid-range shots that he decided to dribble handoff out of or do something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has to be more aggressive throughout the entire game. Like he was literally going right at Jokic, like through Jokic's chest, and just doing his thing.
Now, granted, a lot of it was off pick and roll.
No, a lot of it was off catches from the mid post, 2 moves, bucket.
Some of it was for sure, and then the other part of it was off pick and roll, with whether it be between him and Bron, him and Reeves, whatever. So Again, I don't know why they went away from what was working. I would have to maybe go back and watch full film. Maybe they switched something, did something different, but I don't know why they fully went away.
They switched Aaron Gordon on the AD and they put Jokic on Rui, and that it was
Good switch.
Yeah, and that pretty much
Good adjustment.
I don't know why that made AD less aggressive, but ever since when that happened at 10 minutes left in the third quarter is when the whole game changed.
Good
It's
adjustment.
weird. I don't know if they go back to it to start the next game, but yeah. And they also put KCP on Bron, and the fact that KCP
They
was
did
able
put
to do
KCP
his,
on Bron,
the fact
yeah.
that KCP was able to do his thing on Bron, I think that helped him out a lot. And Porter was just consistently hitting shot after shot, and then Murray down to probably one of the most clutch performers in the league. He did his thing, but yeah, it's tough. And the Lakers they have to stop panicking like that. The fact LeBron James hit some amazing shots. If he doesn't hit those shots, I mean, it's they beat us by
Hit
10,
the button
15
for
points.
yourself.
He did some amazing shots. Before that last shit, he did some amazing shots.
He's the reason they lost the game.
He's not the reason.
the
They
reason
And
they
I
were
lost.
still
said
in
it
the
on the
game as
last
well.
pod. No, he's not.
He's not the reason they lost.
The
game.
reason they lost the game in the second half, he said, "Let me further my legacy rather than let me win the game." And the offense stopped moving. As AD said, sometimes I don't know what the fuck is going on. That wasn't a shot at Darvin Ham, like everybody think it was. It was a shot at LeBron. What the fuck are you doing? Like I said on the last pod, Jamal Crawford literally said during the broadcast, LeBron is running point guard right now. And like I asked Cam Buford, if LeBron is running point guard, what does that mean?
He set up
Everybody
the
else
offense.
standing around.
He set up the offense.
started
Meaning what?
stargazing. Everybody
He's
started-
calling the plays.
He set up the offense.
So why is it your big man he had 32 or 35? Which one?
You
32.
know, AD, he finished with 32.
He had 32. No, wait a minute. He had 32 points. He had I believe it was one shot attempt in the fourth quarter. He made no baskets. He had 32 points on 14 of 19 shooting and 7 of 7 shooting from the free throw line. And he had double-digit rebounds. Why the fuck didn't he get the ball in the fourth quarter?
He got the ball.
That-
He got the ball. I disagree with that. He got the ball. He got the ball. He got the ball. He didn't shoot the ball sometimes. He got the ball. He got the ball. He got the ball. He got the ball. What happened? He got the ball.
How did he get the ball and he fucking had 32 and finished the game with 32?
What you asking me for? The man didn't shoot the ball. He got Joe. Am I wrong?
Man, you're so full of shit.
He got possession.
You're full of
Not
shit.
enough. Not
You
enough.
full of
got
shit.
possession.
He didn't get the fucking ball.
got the ball.
Where did he get the fucking ball?
A lot of times, and he passed him, and he passed
In the
away.
fourth quarter?
Yes, he got the ball, and he passed out
He
of
got
it.
the ball the same man
enough.
he got in the first half.
No, but at the
set
but
your
hold on,
ass
no,
up.
but wait. But hold on, but that more so goes back to big men in general because most big men need to be set up outside of people like Jokic. He got the ball. He didn't do
You gotta
anything
set
when he got
Joel
the ball.
Embiid up.
Yes, the fuck you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You have to set Joel Embiid up, or else he gonna sit up there and shoot jump shots all day and miss shots.
You don't gotta set Joel Embiid up, brother.
Yes, you
You're
do.
right. Nah,
You have to
you're
set
right.
Joel Embiid up.
You don't have to set. No,
You have to
I'm
set
reading the
it.
comments,
You have
brother.
to set Joel Embiid up. You wanna know why?
You don't gotta
Listen,
set Joel Embiid
you
up,
have to
brother.
set Joel Embiid up.
Your worst
Or-
take ever.
No, if you
Turn
don't
the
set,
camera on
no,
and get this
if
bullshit.
you don't set him up, what you gonna see is if you want to go back to the Atlanta series a couple years ago when he was trying to fucking ISO at the end of games and missing every fucking thing because he's shooting.
You don't
jump
have to
shots.
set Clint. You have to set Clint Capella.
You gotta set Joel Embiid up, bro. Now, granted, you don't have to spoon feed him. You don't have to spoon feed him like he's a child, but you have to set Joel Embiid up. Probably the only
Set
big
him
man-
up meaning what? He run to the block, you throwing the ball?
Yeah.
Hit the fucking button.
Or
Hit
hold
the
on,
fucking
wait,
button.
hold on,
Hit it
wait.
again. Keep hitting this
Hold
shit.
on, no, hold on, wait. You have to
Hit
put
that button,
No,
too.
listen, you have to.
Fuck outta
No,
here,
listen, you have to.
You on that shit.
You have to put him in the correct positions, the proper positions to be successful. Whereas, hold on, somebody like Nikola Jokic can call his own number. He doesn't have to be put in any positions to be successful. He's putting people in positions to be successful, which is the huge
Embiid
difference.
can't call his own number.
Huh?
Embiid can't call his
And
own
B
number.
No.
can't run down the court and say punch 34.
He has to go down the court and say punch 34. And then look, give the ball up to somebody else. Be directed to go there and get the ball to a spot. Jokic doesn't have to give the ball to somebody else and go get to a spot. He can come down, court mapping as they were saying, court map everything, and tell other people where to go. Embiid can't do that. If you let him do that, he's going
And
to
for
shoot
all
a
y'all that don't know, turn on NBA 2K, play with any Charles Barkley team. It's called a Punch 34. It's probably called Punch whatever now. But Punch 34
It would be a three. It
was
would be a punch
literally
3-5.
the play where Charles Barkley run to the post. Everybody get the fuck out the way. We throw him the ball. He scores. Get the fuck out of here.
He has to be
Get
set
the
up.
fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
He got to be like
man.
Embiid has to be.
All
AD
right, bro.
also has to be set up.
All
You
right,
can't
bro.
just give AD the ball.
And so by your own measure, you lost your own fucking
I didn't
argument.
lose my argument
If he
because-
got to be
No,
set
I
up,
didn't
who
lose my
set him
own-
up then?
I didn't lose my own
So
argument.
LeBron set him up. He just said, I don't want the ball.
He got the ball and passed it away a couple times. Also,
He
wait.
got 32 through 3 quarters.
Why you asking me? I'm not the man who stopped being aggressive. He was getting the ball. He was getting the ball. He wasn't shooting and taking some of the opportunities that he was getting before. And also, granted, LeBron was scoring points.
You be saying the craziest shit.
He was scoring points. Didn't he hit like fucking 3 threes in a row, if I'm not mistaken?
He hit 2 in a row.
Like, he was scoring
And
points.
he got an and one.
He was scoring points. He was balling. That's actually the time when he's supposed to take over.
What have I told you since we started this podcast about LeBron?
I don't know. What? Tell me again.
Joel, you know what it is. What have I said about him? LeBron don't what?
Make nobody better. But
Exactly. LeBron don't make nobody fucking better.
cap.
LeBron ain't made nobody better his whole career.
That's cap.
The only person LeBron makes better
That's cap.
is LeBron. The only person LeBron is
That's
looking
cap.
out for is LeBron.
That's cap.
Because if you got Anthony Davis on your team, LeBron finished the game, I believe, 9 of 19. Anthony Davis finished the game 14 of 19, 7 of 7 from the free throw
Anthony
line.
Davis
I
isn't
remember these
he
stats off
wasn't
the top,
foul
but
trouble,
shut up
though.
and let me
But
finish.
Anthony Davis-
My point is, the man got 32 fucking points
But
through
he not,
fucking 3 quarters.
but he's
You're
not-
beating this shit out of the fucking Nuggets. This man that's off camera is texting me every fucking 5 minutes. And then in the fourth quarter, you don't pass the ball to
He
your
gotta pass the
second
ball,
team, first team defense, all NBA big man. And you telling me it's his fault
I didn't say it was his
when
fault.
you running point?
I didn't say it was his fault.
He played good. He hit a bunch of bullshit shots. You lost the fucking game
None of the-
because you went away from the fucking game plan. Blame LeBron.
No,
Get
but
the
also-
fuck out of here
but
with any
also-
of this shit that's trying to blame AD. Blame LeBron. Stop arguing and taking accountability away from LeBron. If he gonna be the fucking GOAT, treat him like
Blame
that.
has to go on everyone because you lost a 20-point lead, which is unacceptable.
Everyone my ass.
The blame
blame
has to
it
go
on
to everyone
LeBron.
because you lost
If
a
he
20
the GOAT,
because you
blame it on
lost.
him. If
Because you
Michael
lost.
Jordan, bald head ass, was playing right now and he did the same shit, they be on the internet calling him a bald head motherfucker and saying you old as hell, you on your 23rd Jordan, retire. Fuck out of here.
As I was saying,
Am I wrong, Joe? If Jordan was old as hell right now on the internet, and he did that shit, and they lost that fucking game, they won't be saying, Mike, you old as hell, you on the fucking 22nd retro Jordan. Retire, nigga.
You can't play that game with Bron because they also mentioned that when you do play well, they blame the fact that his age. They say, oh my God, if you gonna mention his age when he play good, you gotta mention his age when he play bad. That's all I'm saying.
When he play good, I give him credit.
I'm just
When he scored them 19 points versus the Clippers, it was one of the greatest things I've ever seen. So don't fucking tell me when he underperforms or he don't fucking get a ball to his big man when
He
his
gave the
big
ball.
man got 32 fucking points
He gave
on
the
14 to
ball.
motherfucking 19 shooting, and you sit up and telling me that shit. That's fucking
he
bullshit.
gave him the ball, and also
It's bullshit.
I've also said
LeBron, it's your fault. And I don't want to hear that
It's
shit. I wish he
everybody's
would
fault.
just retire.
what
It's
about
everybody's fault.
Ham? You know, no Darvin Ham blame.
I mean, I don't know what y'all be wanting
That-
Darvin Ham to
that's the
do.
comments, that's
What the
comments,
fuck
that's
you
what the
want him to
comments-
do?
I don't know what y'all be
comments
wanting
saying,
Darvin
that's
Ham
what
to
the
do,
comments saying. You don't want him to drop something, or I mean, if you sitting up there watching team do the same
Have
thing
you
over
not
and over
seen
again,
all the
you don't
video
think
where
you-
LeBron ignore everything he fucking drawing up and go and run what the fuck he
It
want
don't
to
just
run?
be Bron. It don't
All
just
of
be
them do
Bron.
it. So I don't want to
It
hear that
don't
shit.
just
They
be
don't
Bron.
give a fuck about what Darvin Ham got to say. LeBron is running this team. So you want to be Bill motherfucking Russell and be the coach and the motherfucking player? Be a better fucking coach, LeBron. Get a fucking big man the ball. Fuck out of here. I'm so sick
was getting the
and
ball.
fucking tired of us coddling
He was getting
LeBron
the ball.
like he's a fucking infant. Fuck out of here.
He was
If you're
getting
going to
the
be the
ball.
GOAT, be the fucking GOAT. Don't be a halfway GOAT.
He was
That's
get-
why you're not my GOAT.
He was getting the ball. Now, if you want to say he should have got the ball more, that's fair. But also, as Joe said, the defense switched up. They started doing things differently. And when he was getting the ball, he stopped being as aggressive as he was being earlier. Also, AD is another person who has to be set up. AD can't really get to his own offense like that consistently. He has to be set up.
That is my entire fucking point.
So when you give him the ball, there was plays he got the ball at the elbow. And whereas early in the game,
Why are you giving him the ball at the elbow?
because he can shoot. He can't shoot a midi. He was shooting the fuck out them shits early in the game, was he not? Shoot the goddamn ball. And again, they switched up. And again,
He went at the rim in the beginning of the game.
it was both. He was at the rim, and also he was hitting jump shots. He was doing both.
He wasn't doing better at the rim.
He was hitting everything. To be fair, he was hitting everything. He was hitting everything. To be fair,
So you just give him the ball in the elbow? You don't think, hey, big man?
they
go
was giving him
post
the ball
up
everywhere.
until the fourth quarter.
And also the post ups. And also
they did it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and also the post ups and jump shots. He was hitting fucking turnaround fadeaway. It wasn't like he was just all layups, bro. It was not all layups.
It wasn't all layups, but it was a mixed bag of tricks.
Gee,
when
the shots you talking about in the post was coming from like 15 feet.
No,
They weren't close to the fucking
I'm not-
rim.
No, what do you mean?
They weren't close to the rim.
I'm not saying every
It was
shot.
a whole bunch of floaters in there. It was a lot in there. He was getting the ball in some of them same spots.
Heavy.
He just wasn't shooting no more.
Who hitting floaters from the elbow?
The free throw line's to elbow.
Who's
It's literally the same shit.
who is hitting
He
floaters?
was hitting it from the free throw line. The elbow is fucking 4 steps over. It's the same shit.
AD hitting floaters from the free throw line.
Yeah, he was.
All right, bro.
He went hitting floater free.
He was hitting everything.
He was hitting everything.
No, he was hitting everything. Yes, he was.
And he was shooting
But
floaters
my
from the free
point
throw
is
line.
he wasn't
The
just
Bam
shooting
Adebayo-
floaters from the
I
fucking
didn't
free throw
say-
line
I
the
didn't
whole
say
game.
I did not say that. I said the man was getting. It was a layup.
So
He
give
was
him the
shooting
fucking
jumpers.
ball.
He was getting the ball. He wasn't being
Not
as
in the
aggressive.
fucking fourth
He
quarter.
was getting the ball. He wasn't being as aggressive as he fucking once
That's
was.
bullshit.
Also, as Joe alluded to, they took Jokic off of him, which is a huge reason why he was getting that. Because Jokic doesn't have the foot speed to stick with him. You put Aaron Gordon on him, it's a whole different thing. When it's an Aaron Gordon KCP pick and roll. Then also Bron had the hot hand. Then also D'Lo had the ball. Reeves had the ball.
That is factually incorrect.
How is that factually incorrect?
LeBron shot 9 of 19
What are you shooting
for
the
the
fourth?
game.
What are you shooting the fourth?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, the fuck it does. We talking
No,
about
it
the fourth
does
quarter.
not
They lost the
matter.
lead in third and fourth quarter.
It
I
doesn't
swear to
matter.
God,
He
in
took
fourth-
his most shots in the
I
fourth
swear to God,
quarter.
and he probably made 80% of them.
It doesn't matter.
Except for the fucking
They
long three he
lost.
missed. I agree with you.
You
They lost
love
the game.
more fucking victories.
No, I
I
don't.
want to see them
No,
motherfuckers win.
I don't love more victories.
You do fucking love
No,
more
I don't.
victories.
I'm not
You
as
talking
good
to me
as-
about
No.
he
No.
shot the ball in the
No.
fourth quarter.
No.
He shot the fucking
I
ball.
don't love more
Who
victories.
gives a fuck? They
No,
lost.
my point-
Get the ball to the guy.
My point is
14 to fucking 15,
My
13.
point is
I'm
this.
sorry.
My point is this. They lost the game. Everybody needs blame. You should not lose a 20-point lead at all.
Man,
you shouldn't. No. My
fuck
point.
outta
No. My
here.
point is you shouldn't lose a 20-point lead. Everybody has to share blame, and they can't beat this basketball team.
Blame this motherfucker.
And they can't beat this basketball
outta here.
team. And they just physically can't beat this
They
basketball
finna
team.
get swept and they deserve it. I
They're
wish
probably gonna get
LeBron
swept.
would retire and go start the franchise in Vegas.
They're probably gonna get
Y'all
swept.
want
Yes.
LeBron fourth quarter stats?
Sure.
Go ahead.
He was, all right, so I'm going to read the whole thing. 10 minutes, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 5 for 9, 55%, a -8.
Weak as fuck.
2 for 3 from 3, 1 free throw attempt, 0 free throw makes.
What was the AD's stats?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Any fourth quarter stats?
Hold on, 1 second. I arrest my case, Your Honor. Fuck out of here.
I mean, he got to be a minus. They lost the game. Everybody minus.
Have you not been listening to me for
Everybody's
15
a minus.
minutes?
Everybody's a minus. They lost the game.
Have you not been listening to me for 15 minutes?
We don't disagree.
AD might not have been a minus because AD
was a minus.
AD plus minus for the game was even.
He got to be a minus.
But come on, man. Blame LeBron. I'm so sick of everybody blaming everybody else but LeBron.
Everybody got to get
If
blamed.
you're
Lost
going to have
20-point
the
lead.
ball in your hands all the time and call the plays and run the plays, then you got to take the blame. I don't want
Everybody-
to. I'm so sorry.
Everybody is getting blamed.
Like, for real. Like, LeBron going to be 3 years retired and y'all still going to make, well, remember back when D'Angelo Russell didn't play well in game 1? They're going to leave out the whole fact he went crazy in game 2.
Also-
LeBron didn't have enough help.
Also, we do.
Fuck outta here,
Also,
man.
AD was getting his ass whooped on defense, and also we do have to just at some point.
And he was whooping ass on offense.
Not the whole game, and also we do have to like give some credit to the Denver Nuggets, bro. Like the Denver Nuggets, especially Nikola Jokic. I've said this before. I think you would be hard pressed to find a player, maybe outside of Hakeem, who has done more with less around him. There's no other.
Stop acting like the Nuggets. Stop.
No, this is a factual
Stop.
statement. There's
Stop.
no other All-Stars.
Stop.
There's no other All-Defensive players.
Team don't got nobody. Jamal Murray's career playoff average is usually like 29 points per game in the playoffs.
That's incredible. He has he been to an All-Star game?
What?
And it's I don't and also hold on wait I don't hold on wait hold on wait also wait hold on I don't think it's 29 points.
His career playoff points
It's
per game?
29 points.
Remember he had the bubble run.
It's 29 points.
Look, all right.
29. It might be 22, 24. 29.
Oh, here you go right here. Oh, it's 25. But still, who Hakeem got that could replicate anything like that?
I said outside of Hakeem Olajuwon, I think you would be hard pressed to find a player who has done more with quote unquote less around him. I'm not saying Jamal Murray is a bad player. Obviously, Jamal Murray can play basketball. He's never been an All-Star. He's never been All-NBA. There's no all-defensive team players on this team, if I'm not mistaken. There's no All-Stars on this team, if I'm not mistaken. It's just Nikola Jokic. Most people don't win like that. Even when Giannis won, Middleton had been to an All-Star game. Still giving you 20. You had Drew Holiday, all-defensive team player. Brook Lopez, all-defense, runner-up. None of this exists on this team.
Who did Kawhi have?
You had Marc Gasol, defensive player of the year. You had Kyle Lowry.
He won that 6 years before.
Who gives a
6 years
fuck?
Before.
Who gives a fuck?
That's what we doing?
Okay,
You
wait.
You got DeAndre Jordan in.
Wait.
Okay,
Wait. No. Okay, wait. Fine. Okay, fine. Fine. One that. Kyle Lowry made the All-Star team that year.
Okay.
And hold on. Wait. Kyle Lowry made the All-Star team that year. If I'm not mistaken, I think Marc Gasol might have made All-Defense that year, and I'm pretty sure Danny Green probably made All-Defense that year too. If I'm not mistaken.
You want to go by awards? Aaron Gordon literally compliments Jokic's game better than damn near anybody in the league.
Listen.
I don't go by awards, but let's talk about what's actually going on.
Listen. I'm not saying these people are bad. I'm just saying when you look at these guys' achievements, outside of Hakeem Olajuwon, the first year, because he had Clyde second year, outside of Hakeem Olajuwon in 93, 94, I don't think you can find a player who has done more with less.
You're going just based off awards, that's fair. But I mean, this.
Like look at the resume of these guys before they got with Jokic. Aaron Gordon was I don't want to say a castaway. He wasn't a castaway.
His game just complements Jokic as well.
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying the viewpoint of Aaron Gordon then and the viewpoint of Aaron Gordon now is different. Jamal Murray, I had this take before. I think this team for the era can be comparable to like bronze 09 team.
No, that's no.
You got annihilated in the comments. Hit the button again.
Yeah, but
hit it again.
No, but here's why I got annihilated because
you do good fucking dope. Fuck out of here. That was a trash ass comparison.
It wasn't trash take. Here is why I got annihilated because people love LeBron. That's why I got annihilated.
You love LeBron. Hit the button again.
Yeah, but I can be honest. But again, what I said was if you look at Mo Williams and Jamal Murray, comparable to their eras, I think Jamal Murray is a better basketball player. I also think we are in a better era of guards now than what we were in 2009. Mo Williams was also an All-Star that year. This is a factual statement. You go back, he was an All-Star that year. But Mo Williams was about an 8 to 10 guard in the NBA. Jamal Murray is about an 8 to 10 guard in the NBA. Am I wrong?
8 to 10?
Yes.
Guard or point guard?
Point guard.
He's higher than 8 to 10.
Okay, start naming. Is Luka or Kyrie a point guard to you? Who the point? Luka or
Luka's
Kyrie?
the point. Kyrie's the shooting
fine.
guard.
Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, Shea, Trae Young.
Trae Young or Jamal?
I'm taking Jamal Murray. I'm taking a champion.
I'm taking Jamal, bro. What?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Jamal.
You're not gonna.
You gonna take? Hold on, wait. The person who took the team. Hold on, wait. The person who took the team on their own. You seen on their own to Eastern Conference Finals.
Is a big.
Who the fuck was who?
On his own is a big stretch.
How?
Giannis fucking fell out the sky.
No, I said no to the conference finals.
And
He didn't know.
Didn't they play the Bucks?
No, they beat the Sixers.
When Embiid hurt?
No, he was on the court getting his ass whooped.
Embiid was hurt.
No, he was there.
Embiid was hurt.
Okay, fine. De'Aaron
Embiid
Fox
was hurt. No.
Jamal.
I'm still
Like,
taking.
y'all wilding, bro.
No, I'm not.
Y'all
like,
wilding.
No,
Y'all lying.
Since we started
Y'all
this show,
lying. Y'all-
no,
Dame-
turn the
okay,
camera on
fuck
me.
that.
Turn the
Dame
camera on me.
Lillard. Dame
Since we
Lillard.
started this show,
Dame
whatever
Lillard.
I said,
Dame
you
Lillard. Tyrese Halliburton.
no
Jamal.
They haven't done anything.
Jamal is mad.
What the fuck has Jamal done on his own? He played with the goddamn 3-time MVP. Fuck y'all. Goddamn. What the fuck? Oh, shit.
Your old ass, bro. Get your old ass the fuck out of here. Broke leg,
He
mountain
be trained
ass
by
out
his
of here.
damn self.
Broke leg,
trained
mountain
by his
ass
damn
out of here.
self.
No Diddy leg having
The
ass
nigga
out of here.
averaged 40 points per game for one whole series.
Lil
nigga.
Mike
Stop-
leg
stop-
having ass out of here. Lil Peg leg having ass out of here. Bro, who gives a fuck about what he did on his own? Nobody cares about that. Are you a winner or are you a loser? I'm crying. No, we do not. You're a liar.
Why don't we care about
Chauncey
that,
Billups
G?
is in the Hall of Fame. When was he ever a top 5 point guard?
Actually, you can make the argument. Fuck.
You can make that argument about Jamal
no,
Murray.
you can't, bro.
You're a liar. He's a winner and a champion.
nobody's
He showed
making an
up big
argument.
in the playoffs when it
Nobody
matters.
is making a fucking-
You value
nobody's making a
stats.
fucking
I
argument for
value
Jamal
winning.
Murray.
Yo, hurt ass out of here.
Jalen Brunson.
I'll give you that.
Brunson.
I'll give you that.
So we at
Is that
7,
five?
nigga.
No, we not. We
Seven.
didn't agree with like 8 of them.
Nigga say anything.
No,
Wait.
name your no. Same way you do me.
No, look,
the
Luka-
ones we
Luka-
agree with, we gonna count.
Luka-
Okay, 1,
Steph.
2,
Dame.
3. Barely,
Jalen
but 3.
Brunson.
Okay, 4.
4.
Who
No.
else did I say?
No and no.
No, I say other people. And I just can't fix my fucking leg.
And if you want and I'm
That's-
gonna be
wait,
honest,
wait, wait.
I know you're gonna say Shay, and I'm gonna say no.
I'll give you
Come on,
Shea.
No,
Come on,
this
my
one. Wait a second.
Come
I
on,
need
my
to
G.
see
I gotta hit the
him.
button, man.
No,
Come on,
stop. Take that back.
Nah,
Take that
Come
back.
on, my G.
Why?
Man, MVP
Come
talk.
on, my G.
He's never won a playoff
Come
series.
on, my G.
He's
Come
in
on,
route.
my G.
He's
Come
in,
on,
he's
my G.
averaging 30.
Are we talking
Come
about?
on, my G.
Are you counting your
Come on,
chickens
my
before
G.
they hatch?
G, the man is playing with the
he's about to
2-time
be an
MVP,
MVP.
bro.
He has
He's
never,
playing with the 2-time
ever
MVP.
fucking won a
He
playoff
playing with
series.
the fucking 2-time MVP, bro. You are wilding right now.
Shea? No. Nigga,
You
Shea
wildin'.
is
He playing with the 2-time
That nigga led the
MVP.
youngest team in NBA history to number 1.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
like, what are we
Okay,
doing?
cool. So
Shay,
keep going.
we at 5.
I don't agree with you on Shay. Shay's got to win a
That's
playoff
just
series.
so insane, bro.
As of today, what's today?
That's just so insane, bro.
As of
You just arguing, just
No,
arguing.
I'm not. As of Wednesday,
arguing, just
April
arguing.
24th, I'm not taking him
Devin
over them.
Booker's technically the point guard of the Phoenix Suns. They said he was the point guard of the Suns. They said that's what the fucking coach said he was the point guard. That's 6.
You want to force D Book in there.
He literally said he was the point guard. That's 6. I'm saying De'Aaron Fox, and I'm saying Trae Young.
De'Aaron Fox, no.
I'm saying De'Aaron Fox, and I'm saying Trae Young.
No and no.
Gee,
What
Trae
playoff
Young,
series De'Aaron Fox won?
Trae Young. Okay, fine. You want to do that with De'Aaron? Fine, whatever. Even though De'Aaron Fox ain't playing
Trae
with
Young a champion?
Trae Young.
Trae Young hooped in the finals and balled out in the
Trae
finals.
Young has been the leader of a basketball
And
team.
he's never fucking touched the NBA finals
He not
and
playing
balled
with
in the fucking
Nikola
NBA
fucking
finals.
Jokic, bro.
Gee, if he played with the fucking Nuggets, they'd be worse.
And if Jamal Murray played with the Hawks, they'd be in the lottery.
No, they wouldn't.
They would be early in the lottery.
He would be an all-star.
No, he would not be an all-star.
He'd be an
He gonna be
all-star.
all-star over Maxey?
He'd be an all-star.
He gonna be
Yes,
all-star
would. Yes, he
over
would.
Dame
Yes,
and Brunson?
he would. Yes, he
and,
would.
And Halliburton?
No, not over.
No, he wouldn't.
No,
No, he wouldn't.
No, not over
No, he
Dame, not
wouldn't.
over
Oh,
Halliburton,
and
but
you know
over
what?
Maxey, yes, he
and
would.
hold on, wait. I'm going Drew Holiday.
Hit the button, fam.
Why are you gonna hit the button?
Drew Holiday over Jamal Murray.
Over
Yes.
Jamal Murray, no.
Put Drew Holiday on his next team. They do not have none of the success.
That's
they
not
have.
true. They would be
No,
number one.
they
No, no,
don't.
no, no, no,
They need
no, 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 no,
another
no, no,
shot
no, no,
creator.
no, no.
Jokic, brother.
No, 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 no,
They
no,
need-
no,
They
no.
need a guy you can get a ball and
The
move the
same-
fuck out the
The
way.
same. No, hold on.
You can't.
Hold
No,
on.
that's horrible.
You're a
Hold on. No,
You're
look.
lying.
Listen.
Hit
No,
that
wait,
button.
wait. Hold on. Wait. That's not fair because you had to construct the team differently because you.
So all this shit not fair. Fuck
No,
out of here.
No,
Hit
it's
that
very
button
fair.
again.
No, it's
Conspiracy
very fair.
theory,
Because I'm
X-Files
ju-
ass
no,
shit
because,
you got
no,
going
because
on.
I'm judging guys off of what they have done on their own teams, as opposed
But
to
we never seen Murray on his own team.
exactly. So how the fuck can you say this?
Because what he has done.
with the two-time MVP.
Hit the
My
button.
point, no.
Hit the button.
Here's my point.
Green button.
Here's my point.
Hit the button.
How many players have performed? Hold on, wait. How many players have performed ever anywhere better than Jokic over the past 3 years?
Opportunity, and Jamal Murray's doing a hell of a job.
How many people have performed?
Doing a hell of a job of that.
Listen, my point is this. My point,
Turn the camera on yourself.
My point is this.
No, it ain't gonna work.
My point is this. The credit that you giving to him, I'm giving to Jokic, who I think is a all-time, who I think is on the course of being, I think, especially if Nikola Jokic happens to win a ring this year, I think we have to have some serious conversations about where Nikola Jokic ranks in basketball lore.
Look,
That's cool, but Jokic don't be none of that shit without Murray.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
And Murray is fucking...
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. All these guys you saying, none of them never made a bitty hit or knees like Jamal Murray. It's documented.
Pappy, did we not see what happened to the Nuggets without Jamal Murray in 2020 when they flamed out in the first round versus the Warriors? When
he had fucking
Jamal Murray,
when he
didn't have Jamal Murray,
when they had
what happened to the Nuggets?
They also didn't have Michael Porter, if I'm not mistaken.
That right there alone.
They didn't have Aaron Gordon on that team.
First round.
Whoa! Don't do that. No, we not. We not. No. We not. Hold on. Wait. No.
Right there.
No.
It's right there.
No.
Jamal Murray was not the boogeyman in the West.
No.
That was an easy out.
No. Hold on. No.
I mean, Warriors made light work of him.
We not doing that.
Jordan Poole and them boys made light work of him.
That was the 2020. That was 2021, right? I'm about to read you this starting lineup.
No, that was the year the Warriors won the championship, right?
That was 2021, right?
No, 2022.
2022. I'm about to read you the starting lineup.
When they didn't have Jamal Murray.
I'm about to read to you who all else they didn't have on that damn basketball team.
They never made a bitty hit or knees.
This was the starting lineup that Jokic walked out there with, if I'm not mistaken. The man Jokic had Nikola Jokic, Monte Morris, who don't start nowhere.
Monte Morris is good minutes, playing good minutes for Minnesota. He's playing good
Does
minutes
he start
right now.
Does he start?
He's playing good minutes.
Has he started?
He's playing good minutes.
Joe Wilson.
The Suns would love to have Monte Morris, nigga.
Joe Wilson.
The Suns would love to have Monte
The
Morris
Suns
right
would
now.
love to have any competent point guard. The Suns would love to have a lot of shit right now.
Competent point guard. So
The Suns would love.
So just document.
I want to ask you a question.
Point guard. Just document that.
I want to ask you a question. Has Monte Morris started anywhere since that season?
He's
I want to ask you. Can you
That
answer?
doesn't matter.
Can you answer the
You just
question?
admitted he's a
Can you answer the question?
you just admitted he's a
Can you answer the
competent
question?
guard.
Can you answer the question?
Yeah, no, he hasn't started.
My point is, okay, so Monte Morris,
A competent guard who's playing good
Will
minutes right now
Barton.
to this day.
Will Barton, who
Will
not
Barton,
even in the league no more.
He was a flamethrower.
All right, man. Aaron Gordon was there, fair, and you had Jeff Green. How the fuck am I supposed to win a goddamn series?
Didn't they get swept or something? Didn't they get swept?
Because of Jokic. Because of Jokic.
No, Jokic is champion because of Jeff Green. What does Shaq always say? You need what?
That's kind of crazy.
No, stop. What does Shaq always say? You need the
You
others.
don't need Jeff
Obviously,
Green.
it's
Shaq
a
has said it a million times. You don't win a championship without the others.
So,
need
but
Jeff
do you
Green
think
there.
The
Shaq
others matter.
do you think
The others matter. Jeff
you
Green
think-
was a pivotal other.
do you think Shaq thinks that the Lakers winning without him?
Without Shaq?
Yes.
No.
So what the fuck are we doing?
But
obviously
no,
you need
wait a
other
minute.
people on the
But
team.
ask
What the
Shaq-
fuck are we
but
doing?
ask Shaq if they win them championships without D-Fish.
I think you could sub somebody in for defense.
Ask
Just wasn't
Shaq
no
if-
Jeff Green. Jeff Green was.
I think you could sub somebody
D-Fish
in
is
for
way
defense.
more instrumental than Jeff Green. Hit the button for yourself.
Way better than Jeff Green, exactly. So don't even mention him. You don't want that. Don't do that.
All right, bro.
You want to say like Devin George or something? I might
Alright,
give you
bro.
that. Compare him to Jeff Green, but I ain't give you D-Fish.
My point is, like I said, I don't think anybody outside of Hakeem Olajuwon has done more with what's been presented around them outside of Nikola Jokic. Every other team that has won, somebody was all NBA something, somebody was all defensive something. You at least had one more All-Star. Nikola Jokic, as he's been on this streak, has never had any of this.
I ain't gonna lie. This hate against Jamal Murray is very
I'm not hating
unbiddy.
Jamal Murray. I think
hate against Jamal
I'm
Murray
not
is
hating
very
Jamal
unbiddy.
Murray.
Their knees
I'm
like
not hating against
activity.
Jamal Murray.
It has to come with context.
No, that's the that's the context. What more context do you need?
Just because you don't have awards don't mean they trash you.
I didn't know.
Starting the All-Star game, that don't
I
make
did.
them.
Whoa. See.
Stop doing that.
No,
You
see.
running with that. You like, oh shit.
No,
All-Stars, no defensive teams.
Here's what we're doing. In some way in society, we have reached the point where you either great or trash. I said it ain't like the man playing with garbage. But what I also said was a factual thing. You can't argue with me. It's a fact. when you look at nobody else on that team has any individual achievements. I'm not saying they suck. Obviously, they got good players on the team. But also, I think we need to give more credence to literally the run Nikola Jokic has been on the past couple of years. If he wins this year,
Yeah, with Michael Porter Jr., Jamal
we
Murray,
need to have
Aaron
some
Gordon,
all-time conversations surrounding Nikola Jokic.
This is my question, all in point guards.
You ever make a biddy hit her knees?
No.
What version of that is that?
Let somebody put this on a rock, G.
That's funny as hell. Fuck, that shit hurt though. God damn.
Old ass motherfucker. All right, what other series do we need to talk about, Div, so we can get up
I
out
mean,
of
you want to talk about this Thunder Pelican shit, this debacle that we just saw?
No, it's over. The Pelicans' only chance to win the series was to win game one. They threw it away. Willie Green coached terribly in the last 4 minutes. I thought he lost them the game. I think Brandon Ingram is a permanent role player, and we need to stop acting like he's a star, an all-star, or a top
He was an
player.
all-star.
He was.
It was a slow year.
Key point being exactly it was a slow year, and that was why he was an all-star. The Zion was hurt because if Zion was healthy, he wouldn't have been a motherfucking all-star. But yeah, it's a wrap on them. They're gonna get swept. They're gonna get swept, and if not swept, they're gonna lose in
OKC
5.
team disciplined enough to go in there and knock them.
I'll tell you
knock
why I
them out
believe
like that? Ooh, that's bold.
it's not bold, and I'll tell you
Bold,
why
brother.
it's not bold. Because Mark Daigneault, even though they were up by 26, left his starters in the game until 3 minutes left in the game, even though the Pelicans took their starters out at the 6-minute mark. So he left his starters in for 3 more minutes so that way they can continue to whoop their motherfucking ass so they couldn't get no hope and think at all in their motherfucking soul that you could ever come back and fuck with us. And they going to go into New Orleans and they going to beat their ass.
Is Zion playing at all this series?
He's not going to play.
Fuck.
He like you. He
No.
like you. He doubtful.
Bro,
Zion, the king of.
I'm
You
out.
ever make a biddy hit her knees?
Out. It's official.
I'm out, bro. That shit.
That's
just
Zion,
hurt, bro.
Zion, the
God
king
damn.
of. I'm out. That shit hurt, bro.
Fuck.
By the way, seeing Mariah Mills post that she was happy when Zion got hurt, that shit, I'm not gonna lie, that made me smile a little bit.
Fuck.
She's evil, but that shit made me
Jesus.
smile. Yeah, I laughed like a
God
motherfucker.
damn.
She said when he don't want to pay, when he got hurt, she started laughing. Gee, I was crying, laughing in the crib, bro.
Oh, are he gonna do it again, or was it just cute?
Beat them, bro. It was definitely just cute.
The Heat are not gonna do it again,
And
but
they
they're
hit like 23.
but they're going to take this 6 games, and Jimmy might come back for game 6. But I
No, he's
just
not. They say he out a couple weeks at least. They say he won't be there for this series. Jimmy got the same shit I got. G, I ain't know what he playing, bro. Not crazy.
look, no disrespect to you, but you're weak and you're not a professional athlete, and you haven't been your whole fucking life. All right, these
Jimmy got the
motherfuckers
same
get
shit I got, G.
these
He
motherfuckers
coming
get
back.
meniscus surgery and come back in 5 weeks. G,
got the same
I had
shit I
hernia
got.
surgery. I was down for 4 months. G, I still ain't. I had my hernia surgery 4 years ago. I still don't feel right. These motherfuckers get hurt and be back playing. And these motherfuckers get hurt and be in the club later that night. Do you had outpatient surgery? Why you in Delilah, bro? Go home.
Shit.
I'm sorry, but no, get out of here, bro.
He not coming back, bro. He got
I
the V
watch
shit,
when Jimmy limp his ass out there like
got the V
when,
shit, bro.
when Jimmy limp his motherfucking ass out there and hit a couple shots and they lose it. All I will say is this: that the Celtics better not play any games, because one thing I will say is Eric Spoelstra. He's not the greatest coach to ever play basketball. But he is one of the greatest and probably top 5 basketball coaches in terms of X and O's in the NBA of all time, because he's able to create so many mismatches. To me, you want to know the biggest adjustment I thought in game 2 for the Heat versus game 1.
What's up?
In game 2, when the Heat came out, the first, I think, 4 or 5 possessions were all run through Bam Adebayo, whether it was a post up or it was a play run through Bam Adebayo. In the first game, the Celtics came out, they jumped on them, they scored 14 in a row, I believe, on the Heat, and the pace of the game was so fast to the point where even though the Heat made a comeback and got the game to within 12 within the fourth quarter, by then the amount that they were down was too much. So to me, the biggest adjustment Eric Spoelstra made this game was let's slow the pace down. Like, give Bam the ball. We're going to run it through the post this game rather than running it through the perimeter, because the long threes and the misses create opportunities in transition for the Celtics, as well as the ability for them to get to the rim and for their three-point shooters to get, on the perimeter. Charles Barkley said it himself. Don't leave Peyton Pritchard alone. Don't leave any of the Celtics role players, guys, alone on the from being on the three-point line, because they can hit those shots. And I think in game 2, Eric Spoelstra made a huge adjustment of giving the ball to Bam Adebayo and saying, we're going to play through the post through you, and we're going to slow the pace of the game down. And because even if you look at game one, they played great defense. They just had no rhythm on offense, and you miss 3-4 shots. The Celtics hit 2-3 threes, get a couple baskets. That's 15 points.
Yeah.
And now you out of it. This game, you methodical, you slow, you run the ball through the post. You allow Hero to be able to create and get opportunities in a pick and roll. And now you're looking at a different basketball game than what you saw in game 1, which was literally all missed shots, transition, three-pointers, and layups.
They also hit an abnormal amount of threes in this game today. I think they set a Heat franchise record for most threes made.
But even with that being said, right, the Celtics thrive on the three ball. So you either are going to slow pace them and slow roll and try to play a slow style while this team is in transition and shooting a bunch of threes, or you're going to run it through the post, and when you get the ball off of a miss, run down and shoot a three. And that's what I think the game plan was for this game, was for them, when you get a miss, we run it down, find the open man, shoot a three. Other than that, we're going to run the ball through the post, get it into Bam. We're going to slow the game down, control time of possession. Because the other thing that they didn't do in game 1 was control time of possession. The Celtics were annihilating them from start to finish. And then the Heat finally calmed down, and then they were okay. So I think that the Heat series might go 6. I don't see them winning unless Jimmy Butler comes back. But I do think Eric Spoelstra is a top 10 coach of all time when it comes to X's and O's and actually implementing an offense or a defensive scheme that can win you a series or a game. And that, to me, is the biggest difference in the stark contrast between a guy like him and Doc Rivers or a guy like him and Willie Green. They don't adjust well coming off of losses. They don't adjust well, really, even coming into series with preparation. Because even if I'm the Pelicans, you had to have some scouting before you played the Thunder.
You think they didn't have scouting?
They didn't play like it.
No, I just think the Thunder are just a better.
I think they're a better team, but I think they're a better team. But Willie Green got outcoached in the last 4 minutes of game 1.
That's fair.
So I'll leave that there. Joe, Pavi.
What's up?
You got
ready
some
to
more?
go?
You got some more questions, comments, concerns?
I mean, I kind of want to talk about Suns Timberwolves real quick.
All right.
I could go. I mean,
Throw me my hat. It's over there.
Oh,
God damn, bro.
where's that?
Oh,
It's over there. It's the Timberwolves.
Oh yeah,
hat.
Suns
It's over there
Timberwolves. Oh
somewhere.
yeah, hold on.
You don't see it?
How likely is it that the Suns get swept? And if they get swept,
Toss it.
and
No.
if they get swept,
You're supposed to fling it like Michael Jackson.
what do the Suns do with this roster? Because they're gonna have they have a very expensive roster. Obviously, they just paid Grayson Allen. KD getting his money, but KD also, interestingly enough, if I'm not mistaken, only has 1 year left on his deal after this. Book is locked in, I think, for 4 more years.
On Pavi, Joe.
Bill, well, nobody's taking the Bill contract. You stuck with that shit.
Hit the button for Matt Ishbia and Suns
No,
for getting
I don't want to.
Bradley Beal.
I don't want
Good though.
No, I don't want to hit the button because, I mean, as a new owner, the name of the game is winning. And I think that, unfortunately, they happened to be in the West this year, which put them in the position that they were in. But yeah, like if they lose in a very embarrassing fashion, which I think losing in the first round would be embarrassing for them, especially the way that they're gonna lose.
Gee,
No,
the
not-
Warriors
no,
really
wait.
had Otto Porter, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Steph Curry on the floor and win the championship.
Not-
See, the Celtics trash as
not
fuck for that.
not losing in the way they would lose, but losing in how it would look if they get embarrassed. Like yesterday was bad. Even the way Devin, like the body language was bad. You got Ant yelling at KD, calling him an old nigga.
That was game one.
Like it was bad. So
was.
if they lose in the fashion, especially if let's say they end up getting swept or they lose in 5, and the way that they will lose is gonna be loud when they lose. What do you do with this roster? Like do you entertain the idea of trading Kevin Durant?
You can't do nothing really.
But do you
unless
entertain the idea of trading Kevin
Yeah,
Durant?
but I don't think Kevin Durant. You can't. He
I
can't
ain't
be
gonna lie,
traded
KD
again.
gonna go down as one of the weakest players in NBA history in this.
Oh,
Stop,
okay,
stop,
come on, bro.
relax.
We
Not
not
in
doing
terms
that.
of ability, but just in terms of like he was never. When is KD ain't been that guy in a decade.
That's not true.
Kevin
It ain't been
Durant.
a decade.
Point
It
the
ain't
camera
been
on me a little
decade.
more.
It
Kevin
ain't been a
Durant has
decade.
not been that guy.
It ain't been a decade.
Okay,
It ain't
Kevin
been a
Durant ain't been that guy since 2016.
It ain't.
That's
Nah, it
8
ain't been.
years.
26.
Kevin
It ain't-
Durant
it
ain't
ain't
been
been.
that.
MVP
It ain't been.
2018.
It ain't been a
And that was
decade.
Steph Curry team.
It
He
ain't
wasn't
been
the
a-
guy.
It
It was
It ain't been a
Curry's
decade.
team.
It ain't been a decade.
Steph, as Ty Lue said himself, Steph Curry was the head of the snake. It
Fair
was not
bit
his
decade.
shit.
Whatever.
ain't
Kyrie
been-
hit the biggest. I mean, KD hit the biggest shots in both them series.
It hasn't been a decade, but
I love that Dame said that was a bad shot. That was a terrible shot.
That was
but
a god-awful
but,
shot.
But
It wasn't a bad shot. Not if it's Dame.
No,
That's
no,
a
no, no,
terrible
no, no,
shot.
no,
Not for Dame
It was a
Lillard.
bad
It's a terrible
shot,
shot.
but
me
if you
shooting that
missed
shit,
it, it
it's a
was
bad
no
shot.
time
Yeah,
left, and
yeah.
y'all was going overtime.
so it don't matter.
So I see y'all later. Bye
And
bye.
you fucking up 3-1. Like whatever. If we miss it, fuck
Yeah,
it.
fuck it. Ooh, that was one of the.
That's one of the greatest blocks of all
if
time.
Tiago Splitter would have made that dunk on LeBron, you would have never heard me shut up about it.
He blocked Jamal Murray like that too a couple days ago.
That's also one of the greatest blocks of all time. She thwarted
No,
that
it wasn't.
bitch.
They lost. Fuck out of here.
thwarted
Get y'all
that bitch,
loser
man.
ass out of here.
But no.
Shout out to Iggy.
Seriously, what do you
Hall
do
of Famer.
with this Suns team? Do you do anything? Do you just bring it back and run it back? Like, what do you do with this Suns
What
team
can
if they
you-
lose in a very embarrassing fashion?
They don't
It doesn't
have-
matter what
they
they do. They're cooked. They only want to sell tickets, and that's all that matters.
They don't have any draft picks. They don't have any really young
No
players.
cap.
They, can
They
trade.
over the
They got a
apron.
tradable contract somewhat.
They gonna
in
hit the
Grayson
second
Allen.
apron too.
But I mean, you can't really do much. You traded all you don't. You
said,
got
do
rid of
you-
all your assets. For what
I
you
said,
had.
do you entertain the idea of trading Kevin Durant?
I mean, it's
He has, I think, 1 year left after next year.
So 2 years is
Ooh.
and that's it for the experiment. You don't want to give it one more. I mean, 2.
Is it gonna get
And
better?
they weren't healthy this year. I mean, I say you try your best to address the issues that you
that
have.
was one of
as
the
much
best
as you
seasons of
can.
Hoops and Brews.
Going with
It
no
was.
point.
That actually might be the
rolling
best
out
season
there,
of
rolling the
Hoops
ball
and
out with no point guard, and
I
then
think
no
Scott went to
mobile
sleep that
big,
season.
surrounding with these guys. And they also got the worst possible fucking matchup you could get. And shout out to Rudy Gobert. I damn know
Rudy
him.
Gobert.
I damn know Rudy Gobert. An apology. He's been.
They got Kevin Durant, but we
He
got
been-
Jaden McDaniels.
Rudy Gobert's
No,
been guarding
Jaden
his ass
McDaniels
off.
been hooping
Balling.
their
He's
ass
been
up,
balling
though.
their ass up. They got Kevin Durant, but we got Jaden
The
McDaniels.
Timberwolves have an outstanding defense.
They play some of the
Which is
best defense I've ever.
Timberwolves Nuggets is gonna be real cinema next series, possibly.
Who you got your money on?
My money's
I'm
going on
taking
them
Timberwolves.
Nuggets, but I mean,
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna go with Timberwolves,
I'm
bro.
going-
I'm going
I'm going
Timberwolves in
T-Wolves,
6.
bro.
y'all going
I'm going
T-Wolves over
T-Wolves.
Nuggets?
T-Wolves in
I'm
6.
going, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think the
Who's on that
Nuggets.
one
I think the
today?
Nuggets
Can I
beat their ass
can
in
we get a
game
bottle
1. The Timberwolves win game 2. The Nuggets win game 3. The Timberwolves win game 4, game 5, and then they go back home to Minnesota game 6, and I think they close it out in the thriller.
I think that Minnesota to a man is better at almost every position besides
Center.
point guard and center.
Nah, besides center. I wouldn't even say
Who's
point
the-
guard.
wait,
So you
No,
just
listen.
saying this?
No,
hold
no,
on,
wait a minute,
stop.
listen.
Hold on, shut the
Because
fuck
of
up.
playoff
Shut the
experience.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You just said
Mike
up here and
Conley
told
not
me,
one of the most experienced point guards in the playoffs.
Gee, if Jamal Murray.
He doesn't have
hold
to
on,
beat Jamal.
shut
He
the
just
fuck
doesn't
up.
have to make
Shut
mistakes.
the fuck up. If Jamal Murray,
I'm talking about for a
if Jamal
series.
Murray
I'm
can't
not- I
grossly
didn't
out,
say player to
if
player.
Jamal
I said
Murray
I'm talking
can't
about for the
grossly
series.
out give a fuck. If Jamal Murray can't grossly outplay 36-year-old Mike Conley, I want you to come on this show and you gonna apologize. You
Why?
gonna apologize.
I just
for all
told
that
you I thought
dumbass
Mike
shit that you
Conley
just
would be
said.
comparable. Mike Conley just doesn't need to make.
If Mike
no,
Conley is
understand what I'm
comparable to-
saying.
I get what you're saying.
Understand what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying.
No, stop and let me finish.
I hear what you're saying.
What I'm saying is,
I know what you're
if
saying.
Mike Conley
I
goes
know
in
what you're
that
saying.
series
I know
and,
what you're saying.
and averages 1.5 turnovers a game,
I know what you're saying.
11 points and 4 assists,
I know what you're saying.
and and the Nuggets lose, Mike Conley outplayed Jamal Murray.
That's not
He
exactly
just
true.
needs to not make
That's
mistakes.
not exactly true.
and keep them in check at the end of games when usually Ant-Man or Cat gonna do something dumb, Mike get the ball and control them.
Man, if Mike Conley,
I didn't say he was going to outplay him in terms of numbers, but if Mike Conley can play
Conley's play
within
is
himself,
comparable to Jamal Murray,
they gonna win.
We need to have a meeting, but I think that they are better to a man, even when you go to the bench. I think they are, and I think that that's where I think that's when the real separation will take place. Like when you get to the bench, you get to the Nas Reeds, and you get to the Nikhil Alexander Walkers, and you get to the Cal Andersons, and you put that up against the Christian Brauns and the Reggie Jacksons and the DeAndre Jordan, and he got probably gonna play in this series. Like I think that that's when the real separation comes, and I think that again, like Minnesota, the way they play defense, I think that they can guard everything they do, and they have bodies for Jokic. The thing about Jokic is, you have to have
shot
bodies
over
for
Phoenix,
Jokic.
one of the greatest shots of all time. I watched that live.
Me too. You have to have
Steve Nash. That shit broke my heart.
You have to have bodies to put up against
R.I.P. Bean. And by the way, shout out to Tim Thomas, one of my favorite NBA players of all time.
You have to have bodies to go up against Jokic, and that's what the Timberwolves do. Also, shout out Nas Reed for winning Sixth Man of the Year. And yeah, and again, like with Rudy, that people are finally seeing what I've been saying about Rudy. People think that Rudy was getting played off the floor. No, it's that when you put me on a team where can't nobody else play fucking defense and you got me covering for everybody, now I look crazy. And as you can see, when you have actual comparable defenders in front of him, this is what you get. So yeah, if they play next round, I would put my money on the Timberwolves. Yes, for sure.
All right, cool. Let's round this show out. We got to talk about it because last time we talked about it, we got to update the rap beef. We done got AI Drake songs. Kendrick still ain't dropped. Kanye done dropped the trash diss. ASAP dropped the ASAP verse on Future and Metro album. What else we got going on in the rap game? What are your thoughts?
Quavo and Chris Brown.
Quavo and Chris Brown.
I have the real beef.
Have taken it to the streets.
Quavo and Chris Brown. Okay.
They ain't taking it to the streets. What are your thoughts about all the rap beefs? I want to know from both of y'all.
The Quavo and Chris Brown beef, we might actually have to sit them two down because that could get dangerous. That could get dangerous. That beef could definitely move off wax.
Said this bullet got your name on it, pussy.
The man said when Takeoff died, we wished it was you. We can't rap after that. We can't. We rapping? No, we not rapping.
In Chicago, nobody's rapping.
We not rapping after that.
Whatever
bro.
block is,
we not rapping
hit
after
with some
that,
switches.
bro. That man said, "Oh, you fucked my ex. That's cool because I fucked your girl when you was with her." And then Shorty didn't even disagree. She just
she tweeted, "Who child?" 4 hours before it came out. You know he said it to her like, "I'm finna drop the shit
like,
tonight." I'm just like, no ahead of time.
She just said, "Woo child." What?
She said, "Ooh child."
She said, "Woo child." Did not disagree. What? No, bro. And then actually the song he came back after that with was dope though.
I like that song.
I like the song.
It's a good song.
It's a good song.
It's
but
just CB went nuclear.
It went in.
Chris Brown diss was better than any other disses we done had in the past 6 years.
Yes, that was the best disses back to back.
His diss was better than Kendrick Hole like that verse, and I love Kendrick like that verse.
It wasn't better than like that.
No, it was.
It wasn't better than like that.
It was.
It wasn't better than like that.
It
It wasn't better than like that.
It was.
It wasn't better than like that.
It was. That man said. If I didn't want to fuck up the money, I would have broke you in half. Gee, you said you would have broke that man in half, bro. I've seen Quavo and Chris Brown in person up close. G, Breezy is not a small person.
He not small.
Quavo is not a small person either. G, you said if I didn't want to fuck up the money, I would have broke you in half. What? Imagine if Drake said, "Kendrick, you so small, I would have broke you in half." We were like, what? Number one, everybody would say, "No, did he?" Then everybody would say, "Hey, yo, what?"
They would have said cap.
Nah,
Drake
yeah,
Drake ain't doing shit.
As far as the Drake AI thing, Tupac was getting off.
Illuminati. By the way, one of my
Kendrick,
favorite
we need ya.
albums of 2023 was an AI Tupac album. I love that album. Let me see.
That's disrespectful.
I know it's not. I love that album.
Disrespectful. I'm not listening to AI Tupac.
I love AI Tupac.
I'm not listening to AI Pop.
It is
Kendrick, we need ya.
Kendrick, we need ya. Was Drake disrespecting Tupac's legacy?
No.
That's why they about to sue his ass. Yeah.
They can't sue him, bro.
Tupac and Dope Funk.
They can't sue him.
Tupac
Can't sue him.
and
He
Dope.
posted it.
Tupac
They not
and
gonna sue
hold on,
him.
wait, listen.
He
It's
didn't
an
sell it.
album on YouTube called Four Corner Room. Tupac and DOPFUNK.AI. They made an album and they got some heat on there, G.
I'm not fucking
They
with
got some dead at like G. This shit fire, G. This shit higher, G. I'm sorry. I'm rocking with AI Pac, G.
you. I'm not
I'm
fucking
rocking with
it.
AI Pac, G.
But
Bring AI Pac. AI Pac. Actually, who's the AI Pac of basketball right now? LeBron?
I don't even know how to even accurately.
He barely there right now.
I don't even know how to even accurately. But Taylor Made was dope. Good record. I played it again today. So I played it one time and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And
That's
I
how I
played
know it
again
was
today.
trash. You played a Drake record one
I was
time?
in London, bro. I wasn't trying to hear that shit. Put on the Man Dem tunes. I want to hear that shit. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Put on some Skepta.
By the way, when you go to London again, let me know. I'm going.
I'm gonna go in August.
I'm dead ass going.
I'm gonna go in August.
I'm going.
Okay, all right, cool.
I'm gonna bring my computer with me. I'm gonna be in London editing videos.
All right.
They got good internet in London?
Yes, bro. It's the first world country.
I mean, like as fast as we got it.
Yes, bro. It's the first.
Like
It's
I-
London, bro.
Like I need 5 megabytes.
It's
per
London,
second.
bro. You be
All
alright, bro.
All right.
It's not
I really been wanting to go to
Jordan.
London. I ain't gonna lie, you been living my dream. I always said when I was in my 20s, I was gonna go to London a bunch and live in London. Never did it.
Yeah, I want to.
Life.
Yeah, great London. Yeah, but I played it today again, and actually for real, analyze the words. Snoop was getting the fuck off.
You mean Drake?
Drake, and Snoop's voice was getting the fuck off.
I'm not gonna lie. The worst part about the Drake diss was he didn't put Hennessy or Enemies in the motherfucking song.
Yeah, it was like
How
right
the
there.
fuck? How the fuck you make a fucking Tupac
Tupac
diss
and then
song
put
and don't
Hennessy.
put Hennessy or Enemies in the song?
Or mention anything about Alizé.
Exactly. No Alizé, Hennessy, enemies, Hennessy for my enemies. How you don't do that, G?
Trey Songz got mad game winners. I just want to say that.
I wanna see what it finna be. My enemies with the Hennessy. How you don't do that, Drake? Come on, G. That's how I know Drake ain't really a Tupac fan. That man went in there and rapped some
He a
regular.
Pac fan.
No, he not. He rapped some regular ass.
Remember when he put his Spotify Wrapped Up and Tupac was like the #1 artist? Nah, I swear to God, he put his Spotify Wrapped Up and Spotify thing, and Tupac was his most listened to artist.
When was this?
It was like last year or 2 years ago. He put it on IG, and Tupac was his most listened to artist. Type in Drake Spotify Rap. Tupac was his, but he listened to like 120 hours of Tupac. She dead ass. 120
He
hours of
photoshopped
Tupac.
that shit.
120 hours of Tupac.
That shit is a real that text to his mom.
For real.
Drake in the motherfucking Canada listen to 100 hours of podcast.
Yeah, he was listening to Tupac. So he a real Pac fan. This was also a great dunk too.
All right, man. Joe, hit the red button. Turn the music up slowly. Let's
Let me
get
go
up
get
out of
some
here.
Ben Gay.
No, did he? Turn it up a little bit more. Yeah, man. It's your boy TPJ as always. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Another episode. Got to keep coming back. We still going. We still moving. Who's and Brews. HEB Media. TPJ. I'm not on social media for a while. I'll be back eventually. But until then, that's it for me. Pappy, Joe, talk to the people.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at PappyWorld, PAVY World, all one. I remember when he dunked the fuck out of Montrezl Harrell too.
Yeah.
At PappyWorld, PAVY World, all one word. That's on Instagram as well. Make sure y'all go check out my music, stream it everywhere. Just type in Pappy, you can find it. I'll say it here first. I got a new record called If She Wasn't Engaged. I got a new record called If She Wasn't Engaged coming out really, really soon. And what? What?
Turn my mic down.
It's a heartwarming song.
You know what you already know what I'm asking without even asking the question.
I don't know what you're asking. What are you asking? I don't know what you're asking.
In the show.
I don't know what
You full of shit.
I don't know what you're asking. I wrote it a long time ago, but like, you know, I don't feel like that no more. I'm chilling now.
Joe, talk to the people. Get your plug in. Let's get
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. NBA Playoffs been lit. Instagram, Joe R. Wilson. Twitter, The Jolts. We out. Thank y'all.
Turn the music up and end it. We'll see y'all later. Peace. When I feel so clear. I really want to perform.
I've been in another gear.
I know all my lyrics. Hey, taking flight.
I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another